Hey, this is Ian from EssentialTennis.com. Welcome to this strategy session in which we're going to be talking about how to return a lefty serve on the ad side, specifically in singles. And I want to thank Dejan for submitting this question to me on the Essential Tennis Facebook page. Now, my number one tip for Dejan here is to make that lefty, and I'm a lefty by the way, I've abused this specific serve quite a lot over the course of my career. It's been a lot of fun, sorry righties, but the main suggestion here is to make the lefty hit the serve that they're probably not as good at. What I mean by that is, we all know, it's just kind of folklore that on the ad side, a lefty has that wide out serve that just hits and continues curving off the court. And even if we get to it, it just puts us way out of position off the court. Plus, it's to a righty's backhand. So that's just a really tough thing to handle, right? Well, most lefties aren't extremely good at hitting this tee serve. And I think a lot of times we, as tennis players, kind of assume that if they have a good serve, they must be good at hitting all different parts of the box and with all different types of serves. They just have a good serve. And so we have to kind of treat everything with equal respect. Well, a lot of times left-handed players are so used to abusing that out wide serve that they rarely work on that down the tee serve. So what I would suggest to you is, rather than standing where you typically would to return serve, which is more or less kind of halfway in between the tee serve and a standard wide serve, what I would suggest to you, Dejan, is making it obvious that you're going to go ahead and lean towards that out wide serve, the one that they're going to hit out wide. They're aiming for that corner with that big lefty slice. And go ahead and start here and let the lefty see you and challenge them to try to hit this spot. See if they have that serve. Now, something to think about when suggesting this, if they do happen to hit it, maybe after a couple of tries they do hit it. Well, okay, we've got a forehand and we're moving towards the center of the court. That's as opposed to continuing to set up, where you typically would, and having to run for a really well hit out wide backhand off the court. So we have forehand into the court or backhand away from the court. Which would you rather have to do if you have to pick one or the other? Well, obviously, you'd rather be hitting the forehand moving towards the center of the court, right? So I would suggest to you, at least initially, to really make it obvious that you're going to cover that out wide lefty spin serve and challenge them to hit this shot. Make them at least try it. If you don't even make them try it, then you never know. It might be a weakness of theirs, a shot that they're not good at, and so you can kind of neutralize effectively this out wide lefty serve. So there's a quick suggestion for you, Dejan. Thank you so much for submitting your question. I hope this has been helpful to you. Let me know how it goes for you against that menacing lefty. I know they can be really tricky to play. If you're watching me right now on YouTube, do me a favor and click like if you've enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to the Essential Tennis channel on YouTube. I'll put a link somewhere right around this video, probably on the video actually, for you to subscribe. And if you'd like to be like Dejan and have your question answered, leave me a question down below in the comments as well. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and hopefully I'll be answering your question in a future session of these strategy videos.